Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Englewood's annual Waterfest wraps up today with big crowds despite some cooler weather. And as ABC 7's Kate Flexter tells us, some hope it's a sign of the growing popularity of the sport. Kate?
Well, Adam, in just the last few years, Englewood has become a destination for boat racing. And now organizers are hoping to see the sport grow even more.
One by one, boats were dropped off, picked up, and hit the water. Headed out to the course for Englewood's annual boat races.
It's the excitement of watching them, in the air, the thunder, the noise, just everything about it.
They're out there today with 6 to 8 foot swells. Those boats are doing aerial ballet, and it is so much fun to watch them and cheer them on.
Waterfest President Ralph Young calls it the NASCAR of the water and says he's seen the sport grow in popularity.
When we first started this 2 years ago here in Englewood, everybody said the boat races, the boat race. What are the boat races? Nobody knew what the boat races. Now, when we say we're having the boat races in a month, well, is this boat going to be here? Is that boat going to be? They know the boats. They've already learned what the boats are.
Even first grader Brandon Moody has a favorite boat.
Do you have a boat that you like?
Yeah, Miss Geico.
The racing team of the boat's Second Amendment has seen the sport grow over the last year.
The boats are getting bigger, they're getting faster, everything has changed.
But they say that comes and goes depending upon the moment.
It has its highs and its lows, but right now it's pretty popular and everybody's doing pretty well.
They say that's largely thanks to support from small communities like Englewood that encourage fans to get involved in the sport.
Really, it took us all by shock. This community came out, supported the racing, as they did year in, and I believe this is our third year. It's fabulous.
And that support is tangible. Many fans saying they've never seen the event so packed and vowing to come back again next year.
There's probably at least 50 to 75% more people here this year on the beach than there was last year.
I'm a fan, I am hooked, and I will be back next year.
For Young, that's what it's all about.
It brings a lot of people together, brings the whole community together, and it's something to talk about for the next couple of weeks now.
Organizers are hoping to see the event grow even more so next year with more boats and bigger crowds. Adam?
All right, thank you very much, Kate. And as we mentioned, a little chilly out there this morning. Wendy Ross, can we expect that weather to be sticking around a little?
Oh, we are looking at a very, very chilly night tonight. Certainly colder than it was last night when we got down into the mid-50s. Tonight we could see our temperatures dropping down into the 40s, upper 40s for some locations and 50s for others. So it is going to be a very chilly night tonight for us. And what we're looking at right now is 60 degrees under clear skies. Notice the dew point and the humidity, both of them low, and the winds are fairly calm, coming in out of the northwest at around 6 miles per hour. The barometer is moving on up, and as you can see, there is not a cloud in the sky. A couple of very light showers located well offshore, but nothing affecting our area, and it is going to be a beautiful night, but you'll want to keep that jacket on for at least a little while longer. We'll let you know when the warm-up begins, and it will begin. We'll just tell you when in a few minutes. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy. New details on the shooting that occurred last night in Northport. It happened on the 4800 block of Ayrton Road. The Northport Police Department says 2 minors were shooting BB guns outside of a home. One of the minors was hit in the head by a pellet, and the victim was transported to All Children's Hospital by Bayflight. He was treated and released shortly after. Police say charges are pending. A Texas community is in shock after a police officer is shot and killed near police headquarters. It happened in San Antonio earlier today. Police say the officer was writing a ticket when someone pulled up behind him and shot him in the head. Officers are searching for the suspect.
It's always difficult, especially in this day and age where police are being targeted across the country. And hopefully, we'll solve this one real quick, and if this individual is a danger to more police or anybody else, we'll try and get him off the street as quickly as we can.
Police say they still do not know what motivated the suspect to shoot and kill their officer. As Donald Trump takes meetings with potential cabinet contenders, new questions about his top choices so far and his signature plan to create jobs, plus an ongoing Twitter feud with the Broadway musical Hamilton. ABC's Mary Bruce has more.
Smiling and statesmanlike, the president-elect eager for another round of meetings, but a frustrated Donald Trump still venting about the Broadway hit show Hamilton.
We truly hope that this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us.
Trump demanding the actors and producers apologize for addressing Vice President-elect Mike Pence after Friday night's show.
They were very inappropriate.
But Pence doesn't seem to agree.
I can tell you, I wasn't offended by what was said.
At Trump's New Jersey golf club, a parade of cabinet contenders waving to the cameras. But already Trump's team forced to defend his headline picks, like National Security Advisor Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, who's called Islam a cancer.
Is he in line with how President-elect Trump views Islam?
Well, I think so. I mean, look, phrasing can always be done differently, but clearly there are some aspects of that faith that are problematic.
And Trump's Attorney General picked Senator Jeff Sessions, who was rejected 30 years ago for a federal judgeship.
I am not a racist.
He's still denying charges of racist behavior to this day.
The only fair thing to do is ask a lot of questions, very thorough questions, and then make an opinion.
Scrutiny is also falling on Trump's much-touted trillion-dollar infrastructure plan. How will it be financed, and who will pay?
Now the details seem to be more inclined towards tax cuts for private companies, tax credits for private companies. For example, if you're a private company and you're building a bridge, you might want to put a toll on that bridge in order to monetize it. That will be a key question going forward.
Just 2 months until Inauguration Day. Mary Bruce, ABC News, Bedminster, New Jersey.
Still to come here on ABC 7, breaking a tradition on Thanksgiving. Some places on the Sun Coast where you can enjoy a holiday meal without the hassle of serving and cleaning the kitchen.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Monday at 5, a two-part series, straight from the heart of an ABC 7 reporter.
Really, I thought it was indigestion. Turns out it was a serious heart defect.
No matter how young you are, it's a problem that could be beating inside you right now.
That's a surreal moment when they tell you that your child's heart doesn't beat right.
Learn the early warning signs. Come along for the nerve-wracking medical journey. Enter the operating room. Find out what it takes to fix a broken heartbeat. Monday at 5.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
This Thanksgiving, you won't need to cook at home to enjoy a meal. The Table Creekside restaurant will be open Thanksgiving Day for the first time. The restaurant will offer a Thanksgiving menu with various fall favorites, from roasted acorn squash bisque to the Thanksgiving staple of stuffed roast turkey. The Table Creekside will be open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. It's located on Tamiami Trail South in Sarasota, and they're taking reservations. And another restaurant that will be open for customers to enjoy on Thanksgiving, the Philippi Creek Oyster Bar. The waterfront restaurant will be open again this year for the holiday. They'll be serving local seafood and Thanksgiving-inspired favorites. And in true Florida fashion, you can reach the restaurant by boat or car. The Philippi Creek Oyster Bar will also be open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and they're located on Tamiami Trail South in Sarasota, and they are also taking reservations. A popular actress is on the Suncoast this weekend. Fans of Tammin Sursok met with her one by one at the Sarasota Square Mall to take pictures, selfies, and of course get autographs. Sursok plays Jenna Marshall on the ABC Family hit show Pretty Little Liars, as well as appearances in the movies Aquamarine, Flicka 2, and Spectacular.
It's great to be on a show, but without fans, you really don't have a show. So it's just nice to meet all the fans and get to talk to them and get to hear their stories. So that's kind of the best part, definitely.
She was just really nice, and she's the first famous person that I've met. So that was really, it was just really fun. I'm glad it was her.
And while in Sarasota, Sursok also discussed her vision of how celebrities and entertainment may change over the next 20 years. The Pretty Little Liars star says that she believes the future will create instant access for fans and give them even more access to their favorite celebrities than ever before. So much so that maybe we won't want to be so connected to the famous stars.
I think we're going to get too much social media, and then people are just going to be over it, and they're going to want to go back to it all being behind a veil. You know, I sometimes think we tell too much about ourselves, and then you don't feel like there's any mystique.
Sursok is excited to be visiting Sarasota and says she's looking forward to checking out our award-winning beaches. The annual Ponies Under the Palms Mustang and Ford show was held today on Main Street in Lakewood Ranch. Today's show marks the 25th anniversary of Mustang shows held by the Mustang Club of West Central Florida. Mustang and Ford enthusiasts were able to come out to the event and enjoy both older and newer Mustangs and bring out their own cars for judging.
We have cars here from as far as New York. I've seen license plates from Minnesota, Michigan. So they come from all over, and a lot of different cars here, and everybody's proud of their car. They're all, a lot of custom work is being done.
It was a chance for people to both spectate and give to a good cause. The proceeds of the event are going to Southeastern Guide Dogs and Take Stock in Children. Well, the most advanced satellite is rocketing towards orbit. NASA launched GOES-R last night, and ABC7 viewer Matthew Smith caught the launch on camera. The $1 billion satellite is built to revolutionize forecasting and save lives. It will track U.S. weather like never before, sending meteorologists information on hurricanes, tornadoes, lightning storms, and solar flares. Boy, that would be nice, huh, Wendy?
I'll tell you what, as you get the technology becoming more and more advanced, it's just amazing. So this is just another layer of technology that we're going to be able to take advantage of, which is just
I feel
wonderful.
like we do a pretty good job right now, but I guess we'll be doing even better.
Were you outside today? Because if you went outside today, you would have seen how gorgeous it was. Wasn't it just spectacular?
It was, and I love the cold weather, and I think you know
too.
that. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Well, you know, we have to go through June, July, August, and September to really appreciate days like today, don't we? I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. We are looking today at temperatures that have got up into the upper 60s for many locations. You can see these were the temperatures throughout the day today. We started off at about 55 degrees, and then we managed to get up to just under 70 degrees. And of course, we're expecting to see those temperatures just continue to go down. And right now, we are looking at a daytime high of 72. That was the actual officially recorded temperature for the day. 55 was the overnight low, and you can see we're normally at 59 and 78 degrees. So it wasn't that cold, but if you didn't have a jacket on today and you got outside and in the shade, it felt very chilly. 60 degrees for us right now, 32% humidity, 30 degrees dew point. That's pretty dry, and we're going to continue to see this dry weather throughout the rest of this week, with winds now out of the north-northwest at around 6 miles per hour. We do have fair skies out there, and as you can see, 50s right here, right along the coastline, but you get a little bit off the coast, and we're going to be seeing temperatures mostly in the 40s for overnight lows tonight. So it's going to be a chilly start to the morning hours tomorrow. And we have that cold front that moved on through. It has now moved off the state of Florida. It continues to move on down to the south. High pressure is helping to bring in and draw in all this cold weather across the southeast and over the state. So that cold weather will be in full force and effect for tonight and for tomorrow. But of course, this is Florida, so we are going to start to see the warm up. It's just not going to take place for another couple of days. 40s and 50s overnight tonight, so those will be the chilliest temperatures that we're going to experience all week. It will continue to be on the dry side, so no rain in our forecast for the next several days. And then back to normal temperatures by Wednesday, and Wednesday is mostly upper 70s, low 80s, and that's what we're going to be seeing over the next couple of days. So we're going to keep the high clouds offshore at least through the morning hours tomorrow, and we've got a couple of showers that are going to also stay offshore. And then as the day progresses, you'll see most of the rain that does appear will only be along the east coast. The west coast of Florida will continue to be absolutely beautiful. We're going to continue to see fair skies along the west coast with a couple of high thin clouds moving in from the east to the west. And for boaters today, winds will be out of the northeast and then shift around and come in out of the north at 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a moderate chop. The Gulf water temperature 71 degrees. At the beach tomorrow, 69 is what it's going to be like, and we will be seeing that cold weather, much colder tonight with our temperatures down to about 44 degrees, clear skies, and then tomorrow it's going to be cool with a cold morning start, a cool afternoon. Remember, I'm only speaking to Floridians, and over the next couple of days we'll see our temperatures climb up by Wednesday to 82 and 82 on Thursday. We can expect to see cool nights for the next couple of nights. Adam?
Now, sports.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road today visiting a Kansas City Chiefs team that's on a 5-game winning streak. But the Bucs have won the last 4 meetings with the Chiefs dating back to 1993. Before the half, Tampa Bay up 3. Alex Smith drops back, sees a crease, and scrambles 11 yards for the game's first touchdown and the lead. Later on in the third, Roberto Aguayo with a chance to make his 4th straight field goal in the game. And the former Knoll delivers from 36 yards out. Bucs go back up 2. Fourth quarter, Chiefs in the red zone. Alex Smith looking for Chris Conley, but he is picked off by Chris Conti with room to run. Conti takes it 53 yards the other way. And then later on in the fourth, with 6 minutes left in the game, Winston. Play action to Doug Martin finds Alan Cross out of the backfield for the fullback's first career touchdown, and Tampa Bay hangs on for a big road win, 19-17. Jameis Winston throwing for 331 yards in this one. Miami Dolphins also on the West Coast today, taking on first overall pick Jared Goff in his first NFL start. First quarter, Pro Bowl running back Todd Gurley making it easy for Goff. Gurley gashing this Miami defense for 24 yards and a touchdown. Second quarter, Ryan Tannehill tries to swing one out to Kenny Stills, and he is hammered on the sideline. Starts a little scuffle with Maurice Alexander there. And then later on in the second quarter, on a 3rd and 4, it's Goff showing a little bit of indecision. Takes a sack from Cameron Wake. This one is still going on. The score is 10-0 Rams in the fourth quarter. The Rams have the ball. And today was a rough day to be an NFL kicker. More than halfway through Sunday's games, a total of 11 extra-point field goals had been missed across the league. That is the most missed extra-point attempts in a single week during the Super Bowl era. Now, to be fair, teams in places like New Jersey, Cincinnati, Cleveland dealing with pretty harsh weather conditions and heavy winds, but at least 3 other kickers missed kicks at indoor stadiums. Last season, the league moved extra point attempts back from 18 yards to 35. The previous record for misses in a week was 10. And you know it's a bad day for kickers if this guy is missing. In the second quarter of the Colts game against Tennessee, Adam Vinatieri missed this 42-yarder, and it ends an NFL record streak of 44 straight field goals made in a row. It's Vinatieri's first miss since week 4 of last season. The Colts were one of 2 teams in the league to hit all of their extra points and field goals so far this season. In college football, the Big Ten dominates today's AP polls. Ohio State, Michigan, and Wisconsin are ranked 2, 3, and 5 respectively. That's the first time in 56 years the conference has 3 teams in the AP top 5. But it could only last 6 days, as Ohio State and Michigan will meet on this coming Saturday. Clemson stays at 4 after rolling Wake Forest and locking up their division in the ACC. Oklahoma State and Colorado move into the top 10, and Louisville drops 8 spots to number 11 following a shocking loss to Houston. In tennis, England's Andy Murray earns the year-end #1 ranking and his first title at the ATP Finals earlier today. The Wimbledon champion beat Novak Djokovic in straight sets. Murray had taken over the top ranking in the world from Djokovic just 2 weeks ago, setting up the first time 2 players would compete on the last match of the tennis season with the #1 ranking on the line. Murray's victory Sunday in front of a hometown London crowd is the first time the 29-year-old has beaten Djokovic indoors. More to come here on ABC7. Stay with us.
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a CR-V for $219 during Wild's final clearance. Just $219 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda, Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.
Why wait until the turkey has you feeling tired? The Black Friday sales event has already started at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers or check out the stylish new Jeep Renegade starting at just $16,999. Stop by today and drive away in a brand new Jeep Patriot for just $14,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a Civic for $179 during Wild's final clearance. Just $179 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda, Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
The 2016 American Music Awards will kick off shortly at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Touting itself as the world's biggest fan-voted award show, performers on the live broadcast are scheduled to include Lady Gaga, Maroon 5, The Chainsmokers, just to name a few. ABC's Lauren Leister is on the red carpet with more.
The hits just don't stop. Some of music's biggest acts set to take the stage at tonight's American Music Awards. Green Day, 21 Pilots.
The AMAs are so different from every other award show because all the awards are chosen by the fans.
Fans voted for the winners. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. And heading into the night, hip-hop artist Drake is positioned to score, leading in nominations with 13, a record.
That's more nominations than Michael Jackson received for Thriller. He received 11. That used to be the record.
Other artists racking up nominations this year: Rihanna, Adele, and Justin Bieber.
Forgetful Slashes.
Hosting the show, runway model and the face of Maybelline, Gigi Hadid. With comedian and Saturday Night Live alumni Jay Pharoah, known for his impressions.
So Chappelle's like, hold on, baby. Everybody just calm down, son.
I could tell you that in the monologue, we're not going to be safe.
And musical icon Sting is being honored with the Award of Merit, last given out in 2008.
And Sting is also expected to perform a medley during the show. Other exciting acts set to include Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj doing a duet, and Justin Bieber appearing all the way from Switzerland, where he's on tour. Lauren Lister, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right, that award show, 8 p.m. right here on ABC, and then we'll catch you guys after the show.
I have to say, though, the Chainsmokers, I've not heard of that group. I had heard of a lot of groups. I need to watch these shows because that way I can stay in with what's going on.
Absolutely. Or you can just hop on social media and see what you missed, because it's a guarantee that it's going to be up there not long after or probably during the award show. Yeah, they'll be active on there.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it'll be a great show to watch. And you'll get to learn everything there is to know about what's going on in the music industry.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything you want. But stay with us afterwards, because we'll be right here. Have a good night.